What's going on, tribe? Today we are anxious. Let's go. In all seriousness, the last couple days been feeling fairly anxious, pretty tired, not as sharp or as optimal as I'd like to be feeling, but it's part of life. We talk about the ups and the downs, and as I've said before, I'm bringing you guys through all of it. So you see me when I'm super happy and motivated, and you'll see me in times like this, where like the last thing I want to do today is talk to the camera and record whenever I'm not feeling, super awesome, but sticking true to what I believe and what I've proven in my life, that one of the best ways to get past my anxiety is to be busy and stay active and be productive. So I know that completing this and talking to you guys, and I've said it before, like before I turn on the camera, there's all this, maybe a slight bit of just anxiety for recording a video and wanting it to look good and be good and all that. But once I actually start talking to you guys, I feel more of like a sense of relief. Like it's nice to chat with you guys, to know that, what I'm saying is gonna reach however many people's ears, beats me, but hopefully what I'm saying resonates with some of you. So today, I pretty much am going off whim. I have no notes, nothing written, because I couldn't think about anything to record, honestly. I think I told you guys I have quite a bit of change coming soon, some of that being moving, some stuff with that being job stuff, work stuff, and the work stuff being a large factor of the hence anxiety. So I love the phrase, like, entrepreneurship is simply putting in a lot of work into something that you're unsure of whether or not it will pay off, but working so hard and hoping that it will. And in that, it's not always easy. And sometimes it's gonna be hard. And as we've said before on this channel, this is what hard feels like. And in times like this, when I'm feeling unsure, when I'm feeling uncertain, when I don't know what my next move is gonna be exactly, I don't know if all this effort I'm putting in is gonna be worth it, I remind myself that this is what hard feels like. And the people who quit and don't succeed are the people who hit these points and then give up and go the easier path. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm not a superhero, Whenever I'm sitting here, feeling this way, and I'm, looking at how expensive life is, pretty much, for, apartments and for food and for gas and for vehicles and, insurance and all this other stuff that is just getting more and more expensive. I begin to question if what I'm doing is the right thing. Should I just get a job, traditional job, and make my income and do what I want to do on the side, or do I continue to put in 100% into what I believe will be, a very fruitful future for myself? Don't know. It's part of the awesome game of life that we're all playing, is hoping that we make the right decisions. I was listening to a podcast last night, Modern Wisdom with Chris Williamson, and I love the example that you can't split test life. Like, it came from a quote that's you choose your regrets. In life, you choose your regrets. And I love that statement as well, but it goes back to, you can't split test life. You can't try 10 different things or 2 different things even. Like, you do one or the other, and every decision you make every day is your decision to go down that path. So here's hope that this path will continue to prosper, but it's not gonna be easy, and I'm mentally preparing myself for that, and this is part of it. Continuing to do what I said I'm gonna do, continuing to work, and continuing to progress, even when I don't feel like it, like, at all. And I've said before that you become so much stronger, speaking from personal experience, let me rephrase this. I have become so much stronger by pushing through at times where I felt the weakest, or felt the least motivated, or felt as though the last thing I wanted to do was the thing that was in front of my face, but I still stick through and I do it. There's so much confidence, there's so much, like I said, even just that ease of the anxiety. Like, you can be in your head about 1,000,001 things, but completing tasks and accomplishing things gives you something to be proud of and can help kind of set aside those feelings of anxiety. So there's that. Something else I'm going to do again, actually after I film this video, is meditate. And I've done that. I think we talked about it earlier on this channel before. And it really has been one of the most beneficial tools for me with my anxiety over the course of the last few years. So whenever I was in between my freshman year, like my second, third semester of college, I had like the worst anxiety I've ever had. It was a very stressful time. I was unsure about everything I was doing, school being the largest part of that, hence why I'm currently not in it now. But I searched for method after method after method of ways to relieve the anxiety. And I don't like to, go for like prescription drugs or anything, so I went the more natural method and tried meditation. And I meditated every day, I journaled every day, I, took cold showers every day. And I'm a big believer in not doing something because, like I hate because, or supposed to's. I don't like that verbiage, because there's not many things in life that you should, supposed to, have to do. There really isn't. Pay taxes and die, but you can also just not pay taxes. Like, you're not gonna live a good life, but you can't choose that. But at the end of the day, you should do what you believe will benefit you the most. And I don't meditate every day. I meditate now whenever I need it. And I've realized that I only really need to meditate, and it really benefits me the most. Doing it every single day feels as though it kind of plateaus in its usefulness, and that could be a right now thing, and this very well may change for me in the preceding few years. But for right now, I meditate whenever I am feeling anxious and just re-hone my center, and that's really beneficial. The cold showers, I actually have found so much success with those. I take probably 3 or 4 cold showers a week. Not every morning. I did do it every single morning, and it was more of like a mental toughness test. It's like, hey, you can do it. Like, and I'd be like, no, I don't want to. And I'd be like, but you need to. And then I'd be like, oh, that sucks. And then I'd be like, all right, well, you're a loser. So then I'd force myself to do it. So, but I don't want that every day. Some days I just want to take a warm shower in the morning, and feel relaxed and go drink my coffee and read my book. But that's been incredibly beneficial for me as well, just to kind of snap me out of that morning. Like, I wake up feeling slightly anxious sometimes, especially in times like this where like the anxiety is a little bit more heightened because of the circumstances in my life at any given time. But took a cold shower this morning, definitely helped. Felt good for the first half of the day. But I know a huge portion of why I'm also feeling this way has been a lack of productivity, which stems from waking up feeling anxious, which then perpetuates the cycle. So not ideal. But how do you change it? I spent the last 30 minutes upstairs on my phone doing nothing, randomly scrolling, and I've advocated pretty heavily against that here on this channel. So what do? I say, I'm gonna go record a video because this is something productive that I know will make me feel better. And as I stated a couple minutes ago at the beginning of this video, I'm sure you can tell my demeanor is already changing. Like, this genuinely right here, this is like a form of therapy. I get to talk to you guys, get to tell you what I'm going through, and it feels good to me knowing that, once again, thanks to your so gracious comments, that you guys are also reaping the benefits of me sharing my experiences. So try meditating if you feel anxious. Try cold showers. They suck, but they do give you an amazing like dopamine spike and put your body in fight or flight, give you a rush of adrenaline, and make you feel real good and real alive. Do work. Focus on important tasks. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back inside and post this for you guys. As you can see, I'm wearing scrubs. I went to my doctor's office job today. But post this video for you guys, and then get back to work on the agency. And once again, in this thinking process where I'm kind of in a doom spiral of unsurety, where I'm unsure about my decisions. It's hard to stay motivated on something that you're unsure of, especially when there's truly no guarantee that it's going to pay off at all. But I will persist, and I will continue to push and continue to work hard and continue to try, because I have faith that it'll work out. So keep pushing, honestly. And aside from that, I'm hoping that in the following weeks, I can build a better schedule with the YouTube here for you guys. I want to start recording every day, but I need to find a system that will facilitate that and foster good information, because the last thing I want is to just come on here 5 days a week or 6 days a week or whatever and post just kind of like some nonsense about me blabbering on about something. As I said, I do like to actually provide, you know, quality value in these. So hopefully I can find a system that will benefit me and you guys by creating better content and content more often. But I'm really enjoying making these videos, and even if it's just for my own prideful sense of feeling like I'm like doing something important whenever I'm sitting around the house and I start writing up a video and come post it for you guys, regardless, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I still would love for this channel to grow and to make more out of it in the future. So I will say one thing. I've mentioned it before about a newsletter. If you guys are interested, please comment down below if you would like me to write a newsletter. I've got a few people in the comments say that they would, but it would require some additional effort, and for the additional effort, I would like for it to be matched by people who are actually wanting to have it, because I don't want to put forth the extra effort if it's not going to be appreciated and or utilized, I suppose, better term to use. But aside from that, that's life. Ups and downs, I'm going through it. You're seeing it. Not every day is happy-go-lucky, but every day is grind time, baby. Let's go. But yeah, trying my best. I'm gonna go back inside, get back to work, and work away this anxiety, because it's no match for my mental skills. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. I hope something in this was useful or beneficial to you. As always, I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're finding some benefit in these videos, please share them, because I would like to get this message out to as many people as possible. Maybe not this one in particular, but all of them as a conglomerate of personal experience and wisdom that I have gained and learned from trying to figure out how life works. All right, I think that'll do it. Thank you guys. Seriously, I appreciate you. And I will see you on Sunday. Love you all. Peace. So I just wrapped up the video, but I actually wanted to add one more thing, just because I'm actively looking at it with the golf course. I've still been playing golf a couple times a week, and I really enjoy it. I actually plan to talk about golf probably in a video of its own, I want to make a comparison of life to golf, because there are a lot of similarities, and one of the big ones being like, you're gonna suck a lot and you have to do a lot of repetitions. That just scared me, my bag falling. You have to do a lot of repetitions to become proficient in any capacity, but it's a representation of life that a lot of work needs to go in for you to succeed. And if you want to be like really good, then it takes a tremendous amount of effort. But every single time you iterate, and every single time you practice, and every single time that you fix that one little thing, you can visibly see the improvement with every ball that you hit. And I love it. I really do. It's so awesome to get that instant feedback of problem solution, and it's just win after win after win after win after win. So to end on a positive note, I've been enjoying golf. So hopefully I can play some golf probably Friday or something. Okay, but I wanted to add that little tidbit. And again, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video. Peace. Number 2.